Today we are fortunate enough to be visiting Lost Lake in my home state of Oregon. The meal we're making is one of the more simpler ones. It's just meat and potatoes. And let's go ahead and start off by throwing the potatoes into our boiling water. Then we're going to move on to chopping up our garlic. We want to chop it down as fine as possible. As you can see, I'm using a camping knife. That's because I forgot my chef knife at the house. So just use the tools you got. Then I'm just going to dice up some butter to make it a little bit more manageable for later. Once your potatoes are looking nice and tender, let's go ahead and drain them. Once we got them drained, we're going to throw them in a cast iron. We're going to let them go on for about 2-3 minutes, and then we're going to add our garlic and our butter. Once they're looking nice and scrumptious and covered in all that lovely butter, we're going to give them a nice seasoning of salt and pepper. And then we're going to go ahead and break them up in half. And in about 2-3 minutes, once kind of, the interior of the potato gets to know the flavors of the butter and the garlic, we are going to finish it up with Parmesan cheese and just let it sit. Now we're going to move on to our steaks. For steaks, we are going to go very, very simple. It's going to be just salt and pepper, but a heavy dose of salt. Once you have every side coated, we're going to go ahead and drop these into our pan, fat side down. You want to render that fat. And just let them go on for a couple of minutes, check on it. I like to kind of put them on the side once it's nice golden color. And then once I flip mine, because of the way the steak is, I like to push down on each side so it forms as much of a crust as possible on the side. So we're going to go ahead and flip. And then we're going to let it go on for about, I want to say 3 to 4 minutes on each side. We're going to manage our fire a little bit here because we want to make a cool side for the protein when it comes off. And once you're happy with the sear level, you go ahead and flip them. And same thing, just let them go on for another 3 to 4 minutes. Once they're looking nice and you kind of hit between 115 to 120, go ahead and pull them out. They're going to come up to about 125. And pretty much repeat the steps with your other 2 steaks. And go ahead and pull them. Let them rest for about 10 minutes before slicing. And then once we get to slicing, let's see how we did. Well, I think that's a pretty good cook. I'm very happy with the temp. It seems wall to wall. This was phenomenal. I'm sure that the view probably made it 10 times better than it was. But I mean, who doesn't like meat and potatoes, especially out in the nature when you have a mountain looking over you? Thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe. Have a good one.